So today I'm going to show you how I'm going to create a new pattern for a bikini top from patterns that I already have to kind of get an idea of a base, and then I'm going to go ahead and tweak it to make it fit the way I want. This is what I use to make my patterns. I'm just going to weigh this down and grab my patterns that I'm going to get my inspiration from. So what I want to do is a bandeau top. It's going to be scrunched in the middle, and it's going to have adjustable coverage here. It's going to go down the back and tie. So what I think I'm going to use is my triangle top pattern, and I'm just going to get like the length that I need, if you go like this and like that, to draw a rough draft of my pattern, and then I'm going to go back and edit and add space. So I'm going to sharpen my pencil real quick. So like I said, I'm gonna grab this and get my kind of sizing. This is a size small. So I'm gonna put this here, sort of like in the middle, and start tracing around. I'm gonna flip it and do the other side. So this roughly gives me an idea of the width of the top, but I am going to add coverage in the middle. So I'm gonna add a scrunch here. So I'm gonna make this wider because it's gonna come down after I add the elastic. Now what I wanna do is do a rough draft of what the top should actually look like. It should be pretty symmetrical, like that. And then this is gonna have a sliding tunnel and a sliding tunnel over here. Actually, I'm gonna go to here. And this should be symmetrical, so it's actually the same thing. And if you want, instead of drawing out this side, you're just gonna mark the center. And fold this over like so, and then just cut out this part symmetrically. You have the same. I think I'm going to use this here, actually my 60mm. So remember, this is a rough draft. And now we have a rough draft for a size small. So now we have this rough draft of a size small bandeau top, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut out some fabric and try it out, and then put it on my mannequin and make the proper adjustment of how I want this top to be. Maybe this needs to be bigger, maybe I want this to have a little bit more coverage this way. So we'll see how it all scrunches up and how it looks in the end. This is a self-healing mat that I use for cutting single layers. It's much better for the life of your rotary cutter because it heals. It's a softer rubber versus this mat right here that, you know, once it's cut up, you have to replace it. It helps a lot, especially when you're cutting fabrics like lining, where it's so delicate that if you cut it in a single layer on this one, it might get stuck in the ridges that you've already made with your cutter. So yeah, I recommend a self-healing cutting mat for your projects. So I'm pretty confident that this is gonna come out right, so I'm gonna use a good fabric, but that's a risk that I'm gonna take, because if it doesn't come out right, then I've wasted some fabric. But you know, you gotta try. So this is the main color. So I'm gonna do 2 layers of lining here. I'll place my pattern. So that's gonna be like this. And then when it's sewn, it's gonna be like this. Now I have to determine if I wanna add another layer of lining just to clean it up. And that will be a matching color. So I've chosen this pink to go as a liner outside, even though this top won't be reversible. I just want to clean it up, so I'm gonna use another layer, and I'm gonna use this scrap here that I have. So I'm gonna actually put it like this, and then put my top right here, get my weight. And here you have all the layers. This is going to be the main fabric, the top. I have 2 layers of lining, and then this is gonna be the cover for the back, like this. So it's gonna have nice coverage, and I'm gonna cinch it down the middle. The reason I chose to do this pink is because I already had this piece left over from a previous production, so I'm gonna use this for the strap. So these are the threads that I'm gonna be using for this project, and I used 2 of these, textured polyester, and then 2 of these Polycore Tex 40, which is the strength of the actual thread. Here's the final top. You could definitely adjust the coverage by shrinking it. I'm gonna show you what that looks like soon. It's one long strap to adjust the top and the back. There she is, guys. Bye, guys.